Once upon a time, cars were simple. You turned a key, the engine growled, and you drove away. Now, you press a button that wakes a computer, which politely asks your permission to become a car. In a world obsessed with innovation, we've somehow designed ourselves into frustration. Touchscreens that freeze, buttons that vanished, doors that won't open without an app. Modern cars may look like spaceships, but sometimes they drive like software updates waiting to fail. This is the story of how the car, humanity's greatest symbol of freedom, became a tech company's playground. A story of progress that forgot practicality. Welcome to the dumb design of modern cars. Chapter 1. The car that forgot it's a car. Every great invention begins with purpose. The car was never meant to be a gadget. It was freedom on four wheels. The thrill of control, the hum of an engine under your command. But somewhere between 2010 and today, cars stopped being machines and started becoming screens with wheels. Take the Tesla Model 3, a revolutionary car, no doubt, but it has one screen that controls everything. You want to adjust your air vents? That's in a menu. You want to open your glove box? Another menu. You want to see your speed? Yep, on that same center screen. We've reached a point where the act of driving has been redesigned into a software experience. And while it looks sleek in marketing photos, in real life, it's like trying to fly a spaceship just to adjust your seat. BMW, Mercedes, Ford, they all joined in. Each one promising futuristic interfaces and digital harmony. But for the average driver, it's a UX nightmare. Cars once invited you to connect. Now they demand that you learn. And if you don't, well, good luck finding the defrost control during a snowstorm. The irony. These smart designs are making dumb mistakes. Things no human engineer from the 1980s would be allowed. Because in chasing the future, designers forgot the first rule of usability. If it looks cool but doesn't work fast, it's not design, it's decoration. There was a time when every car button had a job and a feeling. A satisfying click, a tactile confirmation. That tiny moment told your brain, yes, the headlights are on. You're in control now. The button apocalypse has arrived. Almost every brand, Tesla, Volkswagen, even Ford, has begun deleting physical buttons in the name of minimalism. What's left is an ocean of glossy plastic that smudges like your phone screen. To change the temperature, you need to dive into 3 menus. To skip a song, you might take your eyes off the road for 2 seconds, long enough to cause an accident. Ironically, modern cars are removing safety features in the name of design. Buttons were intuitive. Screens are distracting. Yet somehow, we convinced ourselves that fewer buttons equals more premium. The Volkswagen ID.3 was criticized so heavily for its confusing touch controls that VW's CEO had to publicly admit it was a mistake. Drivers hated the touch sliders for volume. They didn't light up at night. They lagged. It wasn't innovation, it was irritation. But this trend isn't going away because design trends never apologize. Minimalism sells. It photographs beautifully. And to the people who approve these cars in boardrooms, that's all that matters. Somewhere, an engineer is yelling, but it doesn't work in real life. And the designer replies, yes, but look how clean it looks on Instagram. That's modern car design in a nutshell. Aesthetics over ergonomics. Remember when you could just own things like heated seats or remote start or cruise control. Now, in the modern car world, you don't own features, you subscribe to them. BMW tried charging drivers $18 per month to use the heated seats, a feature already built into the car. Tesla locks features like acceleration boost or full self-driving behind paywalls. Mercedes offered a $1,200 yearly subscription just to unlock more horsepower. It's like Netflix, but for things your car can already do. And somehow, that's considered normal now. Why? Because car companies realized something. Software isn't just about control, it's about cash flow. Once your car becomes a computer, the possibilities for monetization are endless. They can sell you upgrades, track your behavior, and even disable features remotely. You bought the hardware, but you'll keep paying for the privilege to use it. We used to joke that printers were scams because they needed expensive ink. Now, cars have become the new printers. The future isn't about ownership. It's about access, controlled, limited, monetized. And in chasing profit, companies are making dumber design decisions every year. Because when your main goal is to sell subscriptions, the last thing you want is a product that's complete. There was a time when closing a car door felt like closing a vault. A solid thud, weight, confidence, craftsmanship. Today, that sound has been replaced with a clack. A hollow echo that reminds you re-sitting inside a sculpture of plastic pretending to be luxury. In the name of efficiency, lightweighting, and sustainability, car interiors have turned into plastic wonderlands. But let's be honest, this isn't environmentalism, it's economics. Manufacturers save millions by replacing metal with molded polymer panels that look expensive until you touch them. Everything feels thin, creaky, temporary. That leather stitching is often synthetic. That metal trim, painted plastic. BMW, Audi, even Tesla, all guilty in their own way. You're told it's modern design, but really, it's a cheaper car dressed in a premium suit. There's an irony here. We've made cars more advanced, more powerful, more connected, and yet they feel more disposable than ever. You can't feel soul through plastic. And yet, that S, what we resold, the illusion of quality through the language of technology. But maybe this isn't just a design problem. Maybe it's a cultural one. Because we don't value longevity anymore. We value novelty. We want the latest, not the lasting. And the automotive world has learned to exploit that perfectly. So yes, your car looks futuristic. In the early days, safety design was invisible. Airbags, crumple zones, seatbelts. You didn't see it, but it saved you. Now, safety has become another marketing weapon, exaggerated, dramatized, and sometimes misleading. Gigantic grills that make cars look like predators. Enormous hoods that reduce visibility. Thick pillars that block your view, all in the name of strength and presence. Take modern pickup trucks and SUVs, they've grown absurdly tall. A 2024 Ford F-250's hood stands taller than the roofline of a 1990s sedan. It looks powerful until you realize you can even see a child standing in front of it. Pedestrian deaths are rising, and part of the blame lies with this macho design language. We're designing cars like fortresses, not for protection, but for dominance. Meanwhile, actual functional design, like slimmer pillars, better glass visibility, and human-centered proportions, is being sacrificed for aesthetics that scream, "Look at me." And car ads glorify it. We're told we're safer because our cars look intimidating. But intimidation is not innovation. Tesla's Cybertruck is perhaps the perfect symbol of this confusion. A vehicle that looks bulletproof, yet fails basic pedestrian safety tests. It's not a car, it's a statement, a rolling ego made of stainless steel. We are at a strange crossroads. Cars have never had more safety tech, yet they've never looked less safe. We've traded empathy for presence, humanity for design. In a world of impact-resistant bumpers, maybe what we really need are emotion-resistant designers. If aliens studied modern car design, they might assume humans have no hands, no eyes, no emotions, just a desire for shiny surfaces and glowing screens. Because that's how cars are designed today, for the showroom, not for the human. Ergonomics used to be sacred. Everything was within reach. You didn't have to think, you just drove. Now, you're operating a smartphone at 70 miles per hour. Take Tesla's yoke steering wheel, a design decision that makes turning awkward and control unpredictable. All because it looks futuristic. Even Lexus tried it. BMW teased it. But no one asked the most basic question: does it make driving better? Spoiler, it doesn't. Or look at capacitive touch buttons on steering wheels, like in Volkswagen and Mercedes. You brush your thumb by accident, and suddenly your volume spikes, or your cruise control disengages. It's design that assumes perfection, even though humans are messy. And then there's gesture control. BMW's infamous feature that lets you adjust volume by waving your hand in the air like a wizard. It's cool for 10 seconds. Then you realize it doesn't always work. And when it does, you look ridiculous doing it. We keep designing cars like art installations, perfect in concept, impractical in reality. It's the triumph of form over function, of marketing over mechanics. And maybe that's why modern car interiors feel sterile, because they're not made for people. They're made for presentations. Once upon a time, owning a car meant independence. Now, it feels like you're renting it from the company that made it indefinitely. We've entered the era of subscription cars. BMW's heated seat controversy was only the beginning. Mercedes now offers monthly acceleration upgrades. Tesla locks autopilot tiers behind thousands of dollars. Even Toyota experimented with charging for remote start via app. It's not about technology anymore. It's about control. Every digital lock is a business model. You bought the car. You paid for the features. But unless you keep paying, they stay locked like DLCs in a video game. We're told this is convenience, that over-the-air updates are the future. But updates have become excuses for unfinished products sold at full price. Think about it. Cars now launch with bugs, literal bugs. And instead of fixing them before release, companies say, "Don't worry, we'll patch it later." We used to beta test software. It's dystopian in a quiet, corporate way. A world where you never truly own what you buy. And the most dangerous part, people are getting used to it. Somewhere along the road to the future, cars developed an identity crisis. They wanted to look powerful, even when they weren't. Enter fake exhausts, fake grills. You'll see them everywhere, on budget sedans and million-dollar supercars alike. Plastic openings that lead nowhere. Chrome pipes that don't connect to anything. The new BMW M5 has 4 exhausts. 2 are fake. Audi R's models hide their real exhausts behind fake ones. Even electric cars, which don't need grills at all, still pretend to have them. It's theater, automotive, cosplay. We're designing cars to look like cars used to look, because we're afraid of what honesty looks like. We say we love innovation, but deep down, we're nostalgic. We want to feel the aggression, the muscle, the roar, even if it's an illusion. It's why EVs pump fake engine noises through speakers. Why dashboards simulate analog gauges digitally. Why everything feels like an echo of what used to be real. In trying to modernize cars, we've accidentally made them actors, each one performing the role of a car instead of being one. And maybe that's the dumbest design of all. At first, it's easy to laugh at modern cars. The touchscreens, the subscriptions, the fake vents, it all feels absurd. But maybe, just maybe, the dumb design of modern cars isn't entirely their fault. Maybe it's ours. We asked for convenience. We demanded technology. We wanted our cars to feel like iPhones, our dashboards like movie sets. And the industry listened. Every pointless feature, every overcomplicated interface, every unnecessary screen was built because someone, somewhere, thought it was cool. We traded simplicity for spectacle, soul for software. We built machines that can park themselves, but forgot how to make them feel alive. And maybe that's what we really miss. Not the buttons, not the knobs, not the roar, but the connection. The quiet rhythm between driver and machine. The trust that when you turn the wheel, it responds. That your car is not a computer, but a companion. Modern cars aren't evil. They're just confused. They're trying to be everything: a phone, a lounge, a brand statement. But somewhere in the noise of progress, they lost the most human thing of all: the joy of driving. So the next time you see a brand brag about its 56-inch screen or invisible buttons, remember this: the smartest car in the world might still be the dumbest idea we ever bought.